How cool, brothers and sisters. Welcome to AquaBrain TV. On this show, we chat snow skating with Eddie Boschek. Coming to us from Stockholm, Sweden. You can find Eddie at Snowskate Sweden and Snowskate Sweden exclamation mark on YouTube. That's Snowskate Sweden exclamation mark on YouTube. Eddie, thanks for coming on, man. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So I'm in Boise, Idaho, USA. Where are you?
I'm in Enskede, Sweden. It's outside the capital of Sweden, Stockholm.
Okay.
A couple of miles. So
Right on. Now, are you? Well, I don't know much about the geography of Sweden. So how close to the mountain are you?
not super close. All the mountains are by the border to Norway.
Okay.
And Stockholm is like on the other side at the coast to the east, facing Finland and the Baltic countries. So
Gotcha.
if I really want to go to real mountains, I have to travel like 600 kilometers. Like, so there's yeah.
What is that? Is that an hour, 2 hour drive? What do you?
I ride at a ski resort called Åre most of the time. I can take a night train
Okay.
to that ski resort. So I go on the train 11 p.m. and I wake up 8 a.m. in Åre, ready to go.
It's a mission.
Yeah, but it's working good with the night train. So it's, yeah, there's smaller places to go also. You could go with car, maybe 3 or 4 hours. So no, I don't live by the mountains. I have to go on a trip to snow skate real mountains.
So how did you get into snow skating?
I think it was in a magazine, a skateboard magazine, around, it must have been like 2001, and there was an ad or an article about Snowskate, and there were some pictures, and there was this guy midway in a kickflip with a mountain scenery.
Yeah.
So I understood this is in the mountains, and that was all I needed. I was hooked. I saw that picture and I knew I want to do this. I want to skateboard on snow. So that Christmas I bought my first double deck snow skate, which was a Burton Source.
Okay.
And a couple of months later, I went to the mountains for the first time with it and rode it, and it was hard. They were so small. I don't know if you have you know, they were like, I've realized they were like almost smaller than a regular skateboard. So it was really hard, and the grip tape was not good, but I kept on.
Yeah. So from there, how long was it till you graduated to your next setup, and what was that?
I stayed on that Burton Source for like almost 10 years. Yeah. But but since I live in Stockholm, and I was younger and I didn't have the money or time to go to the mountains all the time, I didn't ride that much, maybe like a week in the mountains every season.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kept on with that, and then I realized there were other kind of boards, brands and sizes around like 10 years ago, maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
So I started to buy new stuff and figure out what was the perfect fit for me.
So what do you ride now?
now I ride. I have it here besides me.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Okay, show
definitely
it.
shows.
So this is what I rode this past season, and it's a
Ooh, that's
pre-dog
pre-dog.
boomstick.
Yeah.
That's originally 105 centimeters, but I have cut it down
Okay.
on both ends. So it's around 99, 100 centimeters.
Okay.
And then the pre-dog El Nino trucks with uh, a pair of risers. And the board is a Hovland Ram deck.
And that looks like
And
you got what is that? Extreme grip
and the Tundra grip.
Oh,
No
you got
fault.
you got a mix.
Yeah. So this, I really like this setup. The ski it's so flexy. Like I like doing tail and nose presses. You need to have this flex.
Yeah.
And also this mellow kick on the ski, so you don't get like stuck with that aggressive kick. You just get stuck when doing nose presses. So you need that. Yeah.
So that thing probably pops pretty well too.
Yeah. It works great in any way, all the ways.
So I want to talk about the video that you just put out. Was that, what kind of a production was that? Was that did you have a crew?
No. The Snowskate in Sweden episodes are me filming with the GoPro and other riders across Sweden sending me material like media, and I edit it, so it's really basic. I have the GoPro in my in the pocket of my pants, and I have a small stick in my jacket, and when I see something looking good, or if I want to film someone or myself, I just pull up the camera and go. So there's no big production behind it.
So let's, well, I mean, that's fantastic, right? First of all, kudos to you, because that it's a lot of work. I made a couple videos, and I had help. I had help, and it was still like tons of work.
Yeah, tons of work. Yeah.
So tell me about your video. Is it just a collection of the Snowskate Sweden stuff, or what is it exactly?
Yeah. So what's coming up now on YouTube is the last episode of the series of Snowskate Sweden. So it's number 10. And I had a screening of it in a cinema 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
But it's not on YouTube yet. I
Okay.
think it will be up late November.
Okay. So the time,
it should be up. Yeah.
Yeah. By the time this is released, so you're probably viewing this around January, mid-January. So yeah, we're recording this early November. So wow, that's awesome, man. I look forward to seeing that. So yeah, now you sent me a teaser, and we can play this here.
Yeah. For this final episode, I also went through everything I filmed the past 10 years.
Wow.
To find some fun stuff that didn't end up in any of the earlier videos. So there's in this teaser you see stuff from the earlier videos, and it will be special and a lot of fun, I think.
So have you ever made it? Have you ever made it out of the country to do any snow skating? Or
I went to Oslo a couple of times, and
and that's Norway, right?
yeah, that's Norway, and they had this competition in Oslo, like Tryvann. It's called Oslo Winter Park, a border cross competition for snow skates.
Oh, really?
And
Nice.
yeah, and Terje Håkonsen was there and building the course. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
I went there like maybe 3 times, and then they stopped doing that. That it's a bit sad because it was really fun and a lot of snow skaters in Norway. In
Really?
Sweden, there's not so many, so it was really the last time there were over 40 snow skaters in the competition.
And
So
that was some traveled from the States too, I think.
yeah, maybe not that time, but I know there's been some Americans in Norway doing something.
Up to no good. No, I'm sure they're up to good. Oh, that's awesome. So are there any companies building snow skates out there in Europe that you know of, or in
Not many. There's the Swedish brand Aeroboards,
Okay.
which is like a hybrid snow skate, a hybrid between a single deck and a double deck.
Oh.
So it's like a single deck you can ride the mountains with. So it's
They let you on with it?
yeah. So you can go on the groomers and you can go like a pow surf in the powder.
Wow.
It's Jonas Head making these, and he's in my movies, so I ride with him.
That's awesome.
And then there's a brand called We Funk from Germany, but I think they have a pretty small production.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, maybe some pow surf companies, maybe some stuff coming up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. There's like little pockets all over the world, you know.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to anybody in South America yet, but I know that there's definitely little pockets around the world that are doing this. So pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So how did the premiere go? Tell me about that, and how was the turnout?
Yeah, it went really well. Everything like technical and stuff like that and preparations, it went well. Some I had invited a pretty small group of people, and not everyone could make it. So it was a small gang of people, but it was fun.
Yeah.
The video looked great on the screen.
Yeah, well, that's the big thing, right? You got to
Yeah,
see
so
it on the big screen.
so I'm stoked. I'm happy.
Cool, cool. Well, I know you've at this time that we're talking, you haven't even put out your last episode, but do you have plans for new projects this next season, or what's this next season look like for you?
Writing, and we'll see what comes to my mind. I will not rush it. I will probably film stuff, put up on Instagram, but we'll see. Maybe I'll take 2 seasons to create something new instead of only one. So
It was a lot of work, I would imagine.
yeah, so much work. So
Especially especially with what it's a commitment to get from where you live to the mountains, right?
I'm used to that. That's okay. That's fine. That's it's the editing and just picking out those sweet parts. It's hard work mentally to know what's good and what's not good. And then I have also made the music too.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about your music. You made the
Videos.
music, the soundtrack?
Yeah, me and Larry Rolag, another Swedish snow skater. He did some songs for some of the earlier videos, and then me and my girlfriend have made the rest of the music. So she sings a lot on the tracks. So that's fun, but it takes also a lot of work. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are putting in a lot of energy into this.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to not have that on my shoulders every year that I need to produce this video. So I'm looking forward.
So you've got a handful of songs now that you've created.
Yeah. That's
Is any of that found its way to iTunes or anything like that?
No, I've gotten some emails from people asking about the music and getting some like MP3s of it. Like, but the music, it's made specifically for the videos, and like that's what they're there for. Like,
go watch the video if you like.
Yeah,
the music,
if you want to
go
listen to the music, watch the videos.
I like
It's
that.
simple as that.
All right, so who is your favorite snow skater to watch?
I would say Alan Gerlach.
Yeah, just charges, right?
Yeah, and the speed and how he just gets the skate to follow him up in the air, and it's like there's nothing strange with snow skating.
Yeah, right.
And Justin MFS is also cool to watch because he's so advanced with the with his tricks.
Yeah, technical skating.
Yeah, and myself. I try to ride pretty like skateboardish style. So I like to watch the guys doing that kind of stuff. Like, yeah.
That's awesome. So you like hanging out in the park and stuff when you go up?
I'm all over the place.
All over the place.
So it's like, that's great about it, to be like, okay, today is a park day. Okay, today is a powder day. Like, just mix it up, or doing powder on like in the morning and then go to the park later.
So how does that board ride in the powder? Or do you have another setup?
No, because yesterday I watched the episode with Harrison Bell.
Yeah.
And you were talking about the quiver sport of snow skating.
Yeah.
Like, either you have to have this big quiver and ride a board and the ski that fits for that day, or you have to ride like the biggest board and it will be okay all the time. But for me, I actually believe in one board, and it's this one.
Yeah.
So I ride powder with this, and I ride in the park, and I ride the groomers, and it works. It's, of course, it would be easier with like a powder skate, a bigger sub deck with a wide nose, but it actually works with this not so big ski. And then I have to mention that Sweden is not famous for like great amounts of powder, so it never gets that much. It never gets a problem with the amount of powder.
Yeah,
So
you don't have like 2 feet dumps.
yeah, at the best. So it's in a way it's perfect for this setup. Yeah.
That's awesome. Have you planned or have you ever come to the States to skate?
I thought of it because watching a lot of clips and snow skaters from the States, but I don't know if it will happen. It's like I don't need to travel that far to go snow skating. I
Yeah,
can
that's
do
a
it here, and it would be fun to meet some people I've seen on Facebook and in videos. But for the riding, it's I can go to Norway also and ride some bigger mountains. So I don't know. We'll see.
well, cool. So so I've got some bonus questions. You want to do bonus questions?
Sure.
Okay, the question is, what is a skill that you want to learn but haven't yet?
I think I want to just do like massive ollies on a big jump. No grabbing.
Just float it. Just
Yeah,
float in it.
just like Alan.
sick.
Just like Alan. Just popping it, flying, landing 5 seconds later.
Yes, there you go. That's awesome. That is definitely a skill, right?
Yeah.
All right. So if you were living in a tribe community, what would you offer the tribe?
Mm,
See, so you know what questions are coming, right?
yeah. I would offer Snowskate wisdom.
Ah, okay. All right. So what key components would you expect other members of the tribe to contribute? Maybe like the top 3.
Entertaining in some way. Great food and a cozy place to sleep.
All right. All right. Okay, last one. If the system that we're all dependent on collapses tomorrow, what's the first thing you're going to do?
Probably try to connect with my family and see what they're up to. But
Are they close?
yeah, all my all my siblings and my parents are like not far away. They live outside Stockholm, so I could walk there if I have to.
Nice.
But
Nice.
it would take a couple of hours. Or I'll skate.
There you go.
Or probably take the car. Probably take the car. But I could skate also.
So you got options. You got options.
Yeah.
Eddie, it's been awesome to have you on the show, man. Go check his sites out. It's Snowskate Sweden ! On YouTube, right? And
Yeah.
Snowskate Sweden at Snowskate Sweden. And then is that where people can find your Snowskate Sweden episodes, or is it on your personal, or both?
The episodes are on YouTube.
Okay.
And Instagram, I have one account that's like me and my stuff. And then the Snowskate Sweden account is where I post people riding in Sweden.
So right on. How do you say see you later in Swedish?
Vi ses.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of AquaBrain TV. Check us out at Brain Aqua. This is where you subscribe to us. This is where you subscribe to Eddie. This is a video we think you'll like. And this is the video we were talking about.